ahead on the top 20, I've got a countdown coming to you from the Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee here in Nashville. We'll go behind the scenes and meet some of the folks who are providing well over 23 million meals this year. We've got a Rascal Flatts debut and the latest from Lady A. Sit tight, your top 20 starts right now. Hello and welcome into our top 20. I'm Nan Kelly. And this week, I'm just thrilled to be able to shine the spotlight on an organization that is helping a cause that is near and dear to my heart. Did you know that 1 in 6 Americans don't know where their next meal is coming from? But for the people here at the Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee, they are making a difference and they're changing that number. We're going to spend the entire show here talking with some of the great staff, the wonderful volunteers, and showing you some of the innovative ways that they're helping the hunger crisis in our community. Plus, a little bit later on in the show, our friends at Little Caesars Pizza are going to thank these hardworking folks with a thank you of their very own, and I'm happy to be a part of that. Well, let's kick off the show with the one lone debut of the list. At number 20, here's Rascal Flatts with Riot.
I'll be riding in a cab going if I ever lost you.
After debuting at number 20 last week, Easton Corbin's latest didn't wander too far. Here's Baby Be My Love Song.
So here we are.
We'll take our first break right here, but our time at the Second Harvest Food Bank is just getting started. I'll head inside and speak with the president and CEO about their important mission. You're watching the Top 20 on Great American Country. Welcome back to our Top 20. I'm Nan Kelly here at the Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee. And this is a very important lady around here, the president and CEO, Miss Janie Day. Hey, Janie.
Hey, it's so nice to have you here. Thanks for coming out today.
We're glad to be here. What is the mission in a nutshell of Second Harvest?
The mission of Second Harvest is to feed hungry people and work to solve hunger issues in our community. And we do that through a variety and a network of other organizations, as well as our own program in feeding families, children, and seniors.
Yes, and this weekend especially is a big way people can help. What is Stamp Out Hunger?
Well, Stamp Out Hunger is a nationwide effort that is put on by the Postal Department in conjunction with Feeding America. All across America, people will be able to go to their mailbox on Saturday, take a bag of non-perishable food, hang it out on your mailbox. The mailman will pick it up and he'll bring it to your local food bank.
You make it easy for us.
We try.
You're also helping kids this time of the year.
Absolutely. So there are many children, as school gets out, there are many children that don't, summer isn't a fun time because they don't know where their next meal may be coming from. And 1 in 4 children in Tennessee struggle. So we have summer feeding programs where we serve breakfast, lunch, and supper throughout the summer months while they're not in school for those children that normally might get a free or reduced breakfast and lunch.
We're going to spend the entire show in this great place and learn all about the mission. Thank you for kicking it off, Jamie.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
Good to have you here.
Let's go back to the countdown at number 17. Here is Maddie and Tay.
Baby blue staring in the window pane.
More countdown coming your way from the Second Harvest Food Bank, including videos from the Swan Brothers and Tim McGraw. We'll be right back. This is the massive warehouse here at Second Harvest Food Bank. And you know, I've spent a lot of time here throughout the years, and I've always been impressed with one thing, how efficient this place is run. These shelves are filled with grocery store donation and food drive donations. And if no food came in after today, these shelves would be empty in less than a month. That's how big the need is. Last year alone, they fed over 23 million meals. That's up exponentially from 4 million meals just a short 10 years ago. It takes a lot of heart and a lot of passion to make that big of a difference. Let's head back to the list and we will find Tim McGraw.
Diamond rings and no bar stool.
All right, Burr, it's cold. We're in the freezer section here at Second Harvest Food Bank. This is a very important place because the frozen foods, the meats, they need to stay that way to get them all out across the country. So they keep this freezer at 0 degrees. That's 0 degrees, really cold. Oh my gosh. And on my quick inspection, it's working really good. All right, get me out of here. We'll be right back from Second Harvest Food Bank. Oh my gosh, let's go. That's Eric Pasley. Congratulations to him and his new wife, Natalie. Those guys just got married. Well, I'm here in the warehouse, and I want to introduce you to a man who helps keep this place hopping along. This is Moses. Hello, Moses.
How you doing?
Doing great, sir. What is your job here?
We pull food down from the shelves to fill orders to go out.
And how many years have you been at it?
3.5 years.
Oh, what's the best part of it for you?
Feeding hungry people.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, thank you, Moses. Could I drive this?
No, ma'am, it's not going to happen.
Moses, now come on, man. We've been friends for over a minute now.
Nope.
Well, could you at least introduce the next video on our list?
Yes, here's Reba McEntire.
My friend Moses operates this forklift here at Second Harvest Food Bank. Now, he told me that I could not take it for a spin, but he's gone now, so I'm gonna figure it out in a commercial break. We'll be right back. Oh. Welcome back to our Top 20, coming to you from Second Harvest Food Bank. And anytime I can get into the kitchen with this man, Chef Mark Rubin here at the Culinary Arts Center, I am a happy girl. I'm glad to see you, Chef.
It's such a thrill to have you back in my kitchen, Nan.
He is an executive chef and he runs this wonderful place. What happens in the Culinary Arts Center? What do you do here?
We use food to raise money to help end hunger. All our food is purchased, but the profits go back to the mission.
And this is a great restaurant, too. They actually serve lunch here, right?
Yes, ma'am. We serve lunch on Wednesdays and Fridays, First Harvest Cafe.
Chef, why did you leave the restaurant business to go to the nonprofit world?
Well, for years, I used the restaurant business for a livelihood, food and restaurants, and now I wanted food to be part of my mission to help end hunger.
And you are doing a great job. Come eat lunch with this man at the First Harvest Cafe if you're in Nashville. Now I got to get back to helping you make some key lime bars with Chef. Thank you. Check out the next video on our list. That smells good. Florida-Georgia line there. Hey, straight ahead, we have a brand new video from Lady Antebellum. And then the hardworking people here at Second Harvest Food Bank are going to get a pizza party. You included, Chef Rubin. Brought to you by Little Caesars Pizza. You're back in the Top 20, coming to you today from Second Harvest Food Bank here in Nashville. You know, this place relies on volunteers. Just last year alone, over 31,000 volunteers gave over 78,000 hours of their time to help Second Harvest with their mission. A good example, the folks from Good All Homes are working back here. How are we doing, Good All Homes? Yeah! They're doing a good old job. I'm gonna jump into the thick of it here, but first, take a look at a brand new video to our voting page, Lady Antebellum's new one. Here's Long Stretch of Love. All right, what do I need to do?
You'll hit the initial fire and I shoot water in.
Now to see Lady A on the list next week, you guys know what to do. Give them your vote. Okay, the Goodall team behind us. This is the leadership team in front of us. I want to introduce you to the president of Goodall Homes. This is Bob Goodall, and this is his director of marketing. This is Rachel Overall from Goodall Homes. Bob, this is your first time here at Second Harvest. What do you think?
We love it. We love it. This is our second year to support the Hunger Free Summer Campaign. And it is just wonderful. There's thousands and thousands of children that during the summertime just don't have that free meal or the reduced price meal that they have during the school year. And this is just a way to give to our community and help feed the hungry.
Oh, good for you. Rachel, it was a pretty easy decision as a company to support this program this summer. Tell me about it.
We began our partnership with Second Harvest last February. They launched their first Hunger Free Summer campaign, and so we're so excited to be a part of the second year of the Hunger Free Summer campaign also. It was a unanimous company decision.
Unanimous.
Yes ma'am, as we like to give back to our community in which we live and work, and so it was just kind of a no-brainer.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Bob. Good teamwork back there. I'm going to get into the thick of it. Right now, let's toss back to the next video on our list, and we find it's Cole Swindell. Good job, Shannon. These folks are so well organized. We're sorting through and getting ready to ship it out to feed the hungry. All right, when we come back, I think that there might be a hairnet in my future. Yeah, you heard me. I said hairnet, and I'm going to rock it too. Oh, yeah. Well, this is the food production facility inside Second Harvest Food Bank, and this is one way to fight a bad hair day, NK.
Yes, that's a great idea.
Looking good, huh? Hairnets are
good.
required if you want to come into one of the most innovative programs in the U.S. The man who's going to show it to us today, the Director of Manufacturing, Dr. NK Kim. Hello to you.
Welcome to Second Harvest.
Thank you. Always great to be here. What is Project Preserve?
Project Preserve is running a USDA inspected food production facility, and that is the actually only USDA facility in the Feeding America Food Bank network across the country.
What happens in here?
We're making basically two different types of products. The first type is a soup product that we can boil and cook any kind of soup we want to and pack it out and freeze it. And also we make tray packs which are designed for breakfast or lunch menu, like a TV dinner.
And what's the benefit of cooking like this, NK?
A lot of foods we receive, they're fresh, and those great fresh materials can be used for creative recipe, creative menu. So we can create any kind of soup or any kind of tray packs as we want that make all our clients, food banks, make people happy.
And last a long time.
And it lasts a long time and extend the shelf life.
You ship these out all across the country, right?
Yes, all the food banks in the country, and also 450 plus
partners,
partner agencies in the Middle Tennessee and the western part of Tennessee.
That's great. You're doing great work. Can we put this hairnet to work and you put me to work after Billy Currington?
Absolutely. You want to build some tray packs?
We're going to do that, but check out this great video and we'll be right back.
Baby, don't say no so quick. This ain't about me trying to see how far that I can get. But I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't mind just a little bit of you and I eye to eye.
All right, put me to work.
Okay, Nan, we're making some spaghetti tray pack here. Can you put some green bean on the tray?
Well, you know, I can't, without spilling. Did he just say that to me? We're actually going to seal these up, freeze them, and send them all across the country for kids' summer feeding programs. Very important mission there. Oh, got a little bit. Is that okay?
That should be fine.
Okay. So in our top 5, Miranda and Carrie coming up right after this. Sorry about that.
No problem.
I'll
We'll fix it.
Okay.
We'll fix it.
You're back in the top 20. Hello, I'm Nan Kelly. You know, we've seen how modern equipment and technology help Second Harvest Food Bank with their mission to solve hunger issues in the community. But another effective way, the farm to food bank method uses an ancient technique called gleaning to do that. So when a farm is harvested, many times leftover crops are left out in the field. Second Harvest works with local farmers to collect all of that. And it's not a small amount of potatoes either. Gleaning helps Second Harvest rescue 1.7 million pounds of fresh produce from local farms. That's astounding. And here in the produce room, the produce is sorted, bagged, weighed, and getting ready to be shipped out. And one of our fine volunteers from Goodall Homes, I'm going to interrupt her potato sacking to do a little video announcing. Hillary, take us to the next video on the list.
Up next, my mom's favorite song, number 5, Miranda Lambert's Little Red Wagon.
Good job, girl.
Sunglasses and my
I think we're getting close to 5 pounds, gals. Good news for you Carrie fans out there, and we're all Carrie fans, right, Ashley and Amanda?
Yes.
Yes. The new mom has slipped out a couple of tweets that she's in the studio working on new music, so that is very exciting. And it has been exciting meeting you all from Goodall Homes. Thank you for your volunteerism. We appreciate you.
You too.
When we come back, we have a new contender in our top 3. More from Second Harvest Food Bank in just a moment. All right, gals, let's back her up. There we go. It's pretty safe to say that Little Big Town has a bona fide hit on their hands. After a flawless performance at the ACMs, Girl Crush had the best single sales week in country music in 2015, and they are crushing it on our countdown as well. Making a big run for #1, but falling just shy. Taking silver this week, here's Girl Crush.
I got a girl crush. It ain't slowing down.
All right, a really big event happening here at Second Harvest Food Bank coming up in about a month, and the lady who's going to tell us all about it, the communications manager, Elizabeth Bradbury. Hey, Elizabeth.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. I'm excited about Stars for Second Harvest. Tell us about the concert.
We are hosting our 11th annual Stars for Second Harvest with Craig Wiseman, a songwriter here in town. It is the unofficial kickoff to CMA Week. We're really excited. We have Dirk Bentley headlining this year for the first time, and Lennon and Maisie and Deacon from the show Nashville will also be on board to help raise money that night.
What a lineup. Our friend DB taking charge of it.
Yes.
Nashville country music stars are pretty good to y'all, aren't they?
Yes, we have great relationships with the music community here in town, but it's really more than just the music community. It's corporations, individuals, local nonprofits, government that we get assistance to help us with our mission to end hunger.
So Elizabeth, how can people get involved?
Well, with 1 in 6 people in America struggling with hunger, 5 people can make a difference. And every zip code in our country is covered by a Feeding America food bank. So you can go online to feedingamerica.org and find your local food bank to figure out how you can donate time, money, or food and help make a difference to your hungry neighbors in need.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, speaking of hungry, our friends at Little Caesars Pizza are throwing these hardworking people here at Second Harvest Food Bank a pizza party. That is next, and your #1 video is next as well, so bring your appetite and come on back. We're back on the Top 20, coming to you this week from the Second Harvest Food Bank. I'm Nan Kelly, and pizza is served. This is a thank you pizza party from our friends at Little Caesars to all the hardworking people here at Second Harvest Food Bank for what they do each and every day, and it smells fantastic. Well, your #1 video is still on the menu, but let's take a look back real quick at the videos served up so far. The pizza party is underway. A lot of happy people at those tables back there. Well, it's time for us to see who is sitting at the head of the countdown table. And despite a really strong run for #1 by Little Big Town's Girl Crush, Blake Shelton pours another winner for a 3rd straight weekend. At #1, here's Sangria.
You're crashing into me.
Your #1 video of the week, Blake Shelton and Sangria. Well, that is all the time we have on this edition of our Top 20 Countdown. Thanks to Little Caesars Pizza for that delicious pizza, and a big thank you to the fine folks here at the Second Harvest Food Bank of Middle Tennessee. It's a big task, but a vital one, and they are doing a fantastic job. Remember, there are over 200 food banks all across the nation, so it's easy to get involved anywhere you are. I'm Nan Kelly, and I'll see you next week. Good night.